Lindsey Graham is dead. That's all you're gonna get because I don't want to get copyrighted, okay? But that's all you're gonna fucking get. This is good news, Mark. We can finally be bees. This is great. Lindsey Graham was a traitor to the United States of America. Lindsey Graham was the biggest war hawk in American history. Lindsey Graham had never met a war or a cock that he didn't enjoy, okay? I am so fucking happy that piece of shit died. He died suddenly and out of nowhere due to a quote-unquote sudden illness at the age of 71. So what he probably did was, he probably took one too many Viagra before getting fucked up the ass by a gay prostitute and ended up having a heart attack. That's most likely what ended up happening. Now, the only other option is that Israel, or actually Israel would never assassinate him, but potentially Iran, like poisoned him or some shit. Either way, I'm on board and fully support it. I am so happy. This is a great day for me. This is a great day for you. This is a great day for the United States of America. This is a great day for people across the Middle East, because one of the great Satans of the West is burning in the fiery pits of hell alongside Charlie Kirk and Mitch McConnell. Oh, fucking fantastic. So fucking fantastic, guys. If you got a bottle of champagne, crack it open, because goddamn, this is great. So here's what Donnie Diddle's kids had to say about his friend. He goes, Senator Lindsey Graham, one of the greatest people and senators I have ever known, is dead. He was always working and was a true American patriot. Lindsey will be greatly missed. Details and arrangements to follow. So sad. President DJT. Rule of 3, Donald. You starting to hear them saxophones getting louder? Rule of 3, Donald. Luigi! Lindsey Graham is dead! 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 You don't have to be afraid anymore. You don't have to be afraid anymore. Lindsey Graham is dead, Luigi! Good girl. Good girl, Mrs. Weenge. Such a good girl. What does this mean? What the fuck? Did my screen just go black? Because it did for me. It did for me. We are Lindsey Graham. We carry the flame. We fuck at the glory hole off of I-95. We are Lindsey Graham. Oh, we are free. Massive condolences to everybody who attended the glory hole at the 7-Eleven off of I-95, where you could fuck Ladybug Lindsey for a nickel. Oh, God, my condolences go out to you guys. He was at least a great piece of ass. You know, he used to throw his ass back like a fucking professional. God damn, was he good at it. Now that Lindsey is gone, can I leave the closet? No. I'm wondering, do you guys think Lindsey Graham died in his gimp suit with a ball and gag in his mouth? I'm putting money on that. I'm putting money on Lindsey Graham having died while wearing a gimp suit with a ball and gag in his mouth, like in Pulp Fiction, you know? Oh, we lost the throat goat. We lost our throat goat. What are we gonna do without our fucking throat goat? No! No! Oh, no. Okay, let's just get a quick read of this article. Lindsey Graham, longtime senator from South Carolina, closeted homosexual and indifferent warmonger who despised all brown people, dies at 71. Graham, a staunch fascist and key fascist foreign policy voice, was running for re-election this year. He died of a brief and sudden illness. I wonder if he got poisoned by the Iranians. Lindsey Graham, a longtime fascist senator from South Carolina, died suddenly on Saturday night. Graham, a leading GOP foreign policy voice, was running for re-election this year. He had been a staunch ally of the Fuhrer on most matters, but had broken with the Fuhrer on some issues, such as calling for a more hawkish foreign policy. Can you imagine? You want more hawkish foreign policy from Donald Trump? From Donald Trump? Graham's death narrows Republicans' majority in the Senate, where they held a 53-47 edge under South Carolina law. The state's Republican governor can make an immediate appointment to fill Graham's seat for the remainder of his term, which expires in January. The governor, Henry McMaster, said in a statement that Graham was the fiercest of fighters in South Carolina and America, and loyal and steadfast friend. Elected to Senate in 2002, Graham had been a prominent figure in U.S. politics for decades, particularly on foreign policy matters, and he traveled frequently to conflict zones, including Iraq and Ukraine. He competed unsuccessfully for the Republican nomination in the 2016 presidential election. Graham, whose 71st birthday was on Thursday, recently returned from Ukraine after meeting with President Volodymyr Zelensky. Oh, this is so good. I don't even know if I can handle all this, bro. The same way that Lindsey Graham couldn't handle my BFC, my big fat... Anyway... Netanyahu's really sad, guys.
Joining me now is Prime Minister of Israel, Benjamin Netanyahu, another longtime friend and ally of Senator Lindsey Graham. Prime Minister Netanyahu, welcome back to Meet the Press, and my condolences to you.
Condolences.
Well, thank you. I'm frankly, I'm in a state of shock. Because as President Trump said, Lindsey was so vibrant. He was so full of life. He was so full of dick in his ass. Those poor ladybugs. Them's just me ladybugs. Full of energy and dedication.
This is Israel's biggest loss in the past 10 years, by the way. I'm not kidding. Lindsey Graham was an Israeli agent. He was an Israel firster, not an American firster, okay? This is incredible. Israel is definitely fucked because of this.
It's hard to accept the fact that he is no more. I think America has lost a great patriot.
Oh my God, shut the fuck up and shove a latke down your fat fucking face, you Dumbo-eared fascist genocide heir. We are all celebrating.
Israel has lost one of the great champions of the American-Israeli alliance. And frankly, I've lost a beloved friend who I've had for many decades. There's just no one like him.
Well, oh, please cry. Please cry.
Mr. Prime Minister, Senator Graham was one of the leading voices advocating for Israel, advocating for expanding the Abraham Accords. Every time I talked to him, he wanted to talk about this. Mr. Prime Minister, what does his loss mean not only for you, but the people of Israel? What do you think the impact is globally?
In Israel, it's grief. In Iran, it's celebration, because Lindsey never confused good and evil. He knew exactly where the Iranian regime...
You're right. He never confused good and evil. He always stood on the side of evil, consistently. If there was one thing that Lindsey Graham was, it was consistent. And he was consistently on the wrong side of history. The world is a better place now that he died.
He thought it was a great danger, not merely to Israel and to America's allies in the Middle East, but to America itself. And he just never wavered. You know, he was so clear. He had clarity, he had courage, he had the convictions that he believed were at the basis of America. That's, I always use it like the Superman comics. You remember freedom, justice, and the American way.
For Israel. Freedom, justice, and the American way for Israel. He never once did anything to make South Carolina better. He never once did anything to make the United States better. The best thing that he ever did in his record, like the one thing that he did do, was take all of my tax dollars, all of your tax dollars, send it to Israel so the inferior Zionist rats can extinguish the lives of tens of thousands of babies. That's what Lindsey Graham fucking did.
Represented these traditional values, and Kristen, he never flinched. He was absolutely uncaring about the winds of fashion. You know, he believed something. He spoke about it. He spoke about it directly and with candor. And
Look
if he
at
wanted
this.
to tell me
This is the motherfucker that died, and you want me to be upset? You want me to be upset when this is the motherfucker who died?
something unpleasant, he would do so, you know, in his southern drawl. And sometimes I always say that I knew something bad was coming when he said, well, you know, you want to take it from a good old southern boy from me who doesn't know much about the world, and then he'd bring it in, you know. He was so...
Oh my God, were they
He
lovers?
was so smart and so full of conviction and dedication that...
Oh my God, they were lovers. Bro, he's gonna cry. Oh my God, they were lovers. They were lovers. They were lovers.
It's these qualities, and I think the president spoke about it. He was at once a great politician, but I think beyond that, I think he was just an incredible patriot for America.
You talked about the fact that he has as many friends and some enemies. You heard President Trump say he could be a tough cookie. He talked about the fact that Iran had threatened him. Did he have concerns? How did he process the fact that he was quite outspoken and not afraid to engage in tough debates?
Or rough sex. He liked getting fucked up his ass.
Well, he was absolutely fearless. You know, we spoke
By the way,
about
guys,
it.
this is not a joke. This is a confirmed fact, okay? Lindsey Graham used to get in a spandex gimp suit with a ball and gag in his mouth, and he would pay Washington, D.C. male prostitutes to pound his bussy. This is a 100% confirmed fact.
More than once, but he was fearless, as he should be. He's a leader in public life, and you have to take those risks. But I frankly hope to have many more years of friendship with him, and enjoyed his indefatigable and
Support of Israel.
incorrigible honesty. He was very honest about his views, and the amazing thing about Lindsey Graham is he put it directly. You know, he said, you know, I stand with Israel openly. I know that the winds of fashion blow in another way. I couldn't care less. Sometimes he'd incorporate some words that I won't repeat now, but he was just so clear, so courageous, both for his own personal safety, but also for what he believed was absolutely necessary for America. And he believed...
Oh my God, the ladybugs in his asshole, they're finally free. They'll finally decay and merge with the soil and feed a lovely little inchworm. Oh! Dio dammi la serenità di citare le cose che non posso cambiare. Il coraggio di cambiare le cose che posso e le saggezze di capirne la differenza. In nome di Padre, Figlio e Spirito Santo.
That Israel's security and America's security are intertwined. It wasn't just a spin or anything like that. It was something he held deeply for many decades.
You think it happened during birthday sex? Probably. He took like one too many Viagra and had a fucking heart attack.
I could see his contributions because he sometimes tried to out-negotiate me. You know, we were... It's just unbelievable. You know, we had with three American presidents, with President Clinton, President Obama, and President Trump.
All right, enough of this. Fuck you. Itmar Ben-Gvir is really sad. If you don't know, Itmar Ben-Gvir is an actual terrorist. That's not a joke. I'm not kidding about that, and I'm not using that facetiously. Itmar Ben-Gvir was an actual terrorist. He also met his wife when she was 15 years old, and he was my age, 28 years old. Itmar Ben-Gvir, he played a huge role in the assassination of, what was it, Yitzhak Rabin, I think? I don't know, the one of the guys who was running for prime minister of Israel. So he's really sad. Here's what he had to say. Today, Israel has lost one of its greatest friends. Senator Lindsey Graham stood with Israel, not because it was easy, but because he believed it was right. His unwavering support, courage, and moral clarity earned him the admiration of millions of Israelis. The State of Israel will always remember his friendship, his unwavering support, and his steadfast commitment to Israel's security. Heartfelt condolences to his family and to the American people. May his memory be a blessing. Bitch, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. None of us are sad. Everybody is celebrating. There are probably far more Americans drinking champagne before noon than there has ever fucking been. I just want to show you what my feed looks like right now because it's hilarious. Here's Anna Kasparian saying, good riddance. Trump on Lindsey Graham's death. Let's hear it.
Like him. He was so intent. I mean, he literally called me about the Save America Act. That's why he's, you know, that's where I heard. Think of it. He's traveling for many, many hours. That's a long flight. That's a long trip. And he, you know, calls me about the Save America Act.
Hold on. Spencer Pratt says you can tell a lot about a person by how they react when someone dies. Correct. If you're not celebrating right now, you are an Israeli firster.
He thought we were going to get it passed.
Do you remember
This is a big blow to the Save America Act. Let me tell you.
He doesn't even give a fuck. He doesn't even give a fuck. This is a huge blow to the Save America Act. Could you imagine? Eat shit, Donnie. Rule of 3.
Do you remember, Mr. President, what was the last thing you said to him? What was the last thing he said to you?
Yeah, the last thing I said to him was, oh, I'm tearing that ass up, Lindsey. You like that? And the last thing he said to me was, oh, yeah, Mr. President. Yeah, tear me up. Yeah, oh, tear me up, Mr. President. Yeah, you're fucking me up. Like, that's the last thing he heard.
I said, we'll see you soon. Come over anytime you want. He came into the White House a lot because...
Oh, this is so fucking good. I wonder what Laura fucking Loomer has to say, the demon cunt from hell. Anything at all? Anything at all? Persian media is now covering my calls for an investigation into the sudden death of Lindsey Graham after both the Iranian regime and Russian state media called for him to be assassinated. There needs to be a toxicology report conducted immediately. Threats against his life has drastically escalated earlier this week. Well, okay, no, she's not wrong. There is part of me that thinks that the Iranians might have assassinated Lindsey Graham. Which, either way, I am on board with both of these things. Oh, this is fucking fantastic. God, I'm so happy. I actually do kind of hope it was the Iranians, because if it was the Iranians, then Trump is going to be horrified. What else do we got? Lindsey Graham in hell trying to get Ronald Reagan's attention.
Daddy, watch me twirl. Daddy! Daddy, watch me twirl. Daddy, watch me twirl. Daddy!
Oh my god. Oh, this is so fucking funny. Seeing the despicably cruel, heartless, and abusive way that many people in the UK and US have responded to the deaths of conservative politicians and Windigome and Lindsey Graham reminds me that these kind of people on Earth are ironically those in the hashtag Be Kind Woke Left. Woke 1 is over, Pierce. Welcome to Woke 2 Electric Boogaloo, where we dance on the bones of our enemies. Oh, sorry, you don't like that? We learned it from the fucking Israelis, okay? You want to play this game? Let's play this game. Oh, God.
All the anti-Seminites to all the isolationists.
Anti-Seminites? God, his mind is always on semen. It's always on semen. To all of the anti-Seminites, I love semen. I love semen in my mouth. I love semen in my butt. I love semen.
Anti-Seminites to all the isolationists. I don't believe. Forget it. I'm not with you. I'm with Israel. I will be with Israel to our dying day.
And he was. And he was.
They're the best ally we could hope for. So we have a commander-in-chief in President Trump, who I think is Ronald Reagan plus.
Trump claims he spoke to Lindsey Graham minutes before the sudden illness that led to his death. Okay. If that's true, then Lindsey Graham hooked up with a prostitute, and that prostitute was an Iranian spy that poisoned him.
And just to make that point, I mean, authorities were called to his home responding to initial reports of a cardiac arrest. Again,
Could
his
be.
office saying a brief and sudden illness. Do you have any more details?
I would think
about
it would be that, because when I spoke to him, it could have been, minutes before, based on, based on the fact that I heard about the call, whatever time that was, so it was shortly before. But it had to be something like that.
Iranian TV and Lindsey Graham. I congratulate the Iranian people on the death of U.S. Senator Lindsey Graham, who has been sent to hell. Oh, the Iranians no ball. Oh, the Iranians no ball.
We decided to end the war by bombing Hiroshima and Nagasaki with nuclear weapons. That was the right decision. Give Israel the bombs they need to end the war they can't afford to lose, and work with them to minimize casualties.
God, I'm so fucking happy he's dead, and I hope to God he suffered.
Well, can I say this? Why is it okay for America to drop 2 nuclear bombs on Hiroshima and Nagasaki to end their existential?
It wasn't okay. We literally vaporized hundreds of thousands of innocent civilians. It wasn't okay. It's only okay if you're an American exceptionalist like Lindsey Graham was.
War. Why was it okay for us to do that? I thought it was okay. To Israel, do whatever you have to do to survive as a Jewish state.
Senator,
We did.
Oh God, I'm so happy he's fucking dead. Lindsey Graham and Charlie Kirk in hell fighting over being Reagan's bottom. Oh, that's so fucking funny.
Washington, I'm going to go with Senator Blumenthal to the Republican and Democratic leader to see if we can find time to move this Russian sanctions package that would give tools to President Trump.
Thank you very much.
Oh my God, MAGA is gonna claim that Ukraine assassinated him. Absolutely. Oh my God, yes, they're both dead. Mitch McConnell and Lindsey Graham both fucking dead. Oh yeah, baby. Oh yeah, baby.
Supporters for a minute. I don't know who you are.
Oh yeah, baby. Oh, I'm so happy about this. All right, that's all I've got for you, okay? If you're here live, you stay. We got to get this video uploaded. If you're watching this on YouTube, go pop a bottle of sham fucking pain, baby. This is a good day. It's a good day. Click that video over there. It's a banger, and I know bangers.